Okay, this is the Math 1113 Zoom meeting for April 23rd. Doing problems out of section 7.4, page 605. So we'll just try a few of these. Let's try number 11. Hopefully I've hit some problems that we didn't hit on Monday. And we're going to solve. So our first step is to take the arc sign, 4, 5. Make sure in radian mode, yeah. I'll write down here negative 0.4667. And so our second cut in it, remember this is that's the angle, this is the y coordinate. So we got to be in the fourth quadrant, negative 0.45. We've just found our angle to be negative 0.4667. So we're going to want the other angle will be crossed over here, negative 0.45. They have the same y coordinate. This will be the negative 0.4667. So, or 0.4668, where the negatives can get confusing. So you don't have to call it negative 0.4667. You really want to go pi. What's important is the space is 0.4667. 0.4667, because that will measure it around through here. And you will have 3.6083. Now, we can just add on the plus 2 pi k and plus 2 pi k. And again, that may not look exactly like the book will have it, but just the standard thing if you want all solutions is that you add on multiples of 2 pi. Remember, the book calls it 2k pi. Let's see. Why don't we try one like 19? That's off the circle. We're doing 19. 605, 19. Sine theta, square root 2 over 2. So our first cut is that theta will be pi over 4. And we'll add 2 pi k. That's pi over 4, and your y coordinate is root 2 over 2. And so you'll switch over this way, where this is pi over 4. And so you'll be at second cut, pi minus pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, and you'll add 2 pi k. All right, why don't we try one like 21? On 21, we're taking cosine theta, 0.28. And we're trying to solve. On this one, oh, wait a minute, babe. I'm sorry, I charged it too soon. It did say list 6 specific solutions. So it said list 6 specific solutions. So I'll just know it. So 1 is pi over 4 here, 3 pi over 4. So number 3, pi over 4. Add 2 pi. 8 pi over 4, that'd be 9 pi over 4. Because this would be 8 pi over 4. fourth one, 3 pi over 4, 8 pi over 4 would be 11 pi over 4. Notice how there's 2 pi over 4 difference here, same thing here. And there's an 8 pi over 4 difference going from here to here and going from there to there. That's this, I've written it out. All right, we'll go pi over 4, add 4 pi. That would be 16 pi over 4. Pi over 4. Notice there's an 8 pi over 4 difference between 9 and 17. As there should be. This is once around, this is twice around, so there's still a 2 pi difference, 8 pi over 4 difference, and 6. 3 pi over 4, add 16 pi over 4, which is 4 pi, and you're at 19 pi over 4. And notice the 2 pi difference there. So if you spot the patterns, you pretty much can know what they are. If you want to see this is still 19, collect them all. The book may have gone backwards, but it didn't really say 6 specific solutions. Pi over 4, 3 pi over 4. See, then you're adding 8 pi to that, which is 2 pi, so you get 9 pi over 4, and there's a 2 pi over 4 difference, so you're 11 pi over 4. All right, well then you're adding, if you want to go 8 pi over 4 difference, so I've got the 4 solutions, so 8 pi over 4 difference again is 17 pi over 4, and there is a 2 pi over 4 difference, so 19 pi over 4. Okay. Now let's try 21. 605. A cosine theta. 28. List 6 specific. Specific solutions. Okay, well, 1, your theta will be the arc cosine then of 0.28, and so you will get .28. .287. Okay, the next one kind of helps to have it because that's all the calculator is going to tell you. So you're looking at an x coordinate of 0.28, and remember the unit circle's all the way out to 1, so you're barely a quarter of the way out to 1. So you're pretty steep, and yeah, your angle is going to be 1.287. Or I'm sorry, for the x coordinate 0.28. Okay, well then your second one will be down here, 0.28 on that. Your second one will be 2 pi minus 0.28 minus 0.28, 6.003, pretty close to exactly 6. And now you just add 2 pi, third one. 2 pi. .57. 6.003, add 2 pi. .286. Fifth one. You can either add 4 pi to this or 2 pi to these. Your choice. I'll do 4 pi to the originals. 287, add 4 pi. 13.85, 853. I'll just use 85 and 6.003 add 4 pi. $18.57. And it's very possible the book could have gone backwards and given you some negative ones. It didn't really say what interval to look in. Find all solutions. Okay, so little tougher ones. How about one like 29? Page 605. Sine 5, sine theta equals 0. That would give you sine theta is then 1/5. So first cut at it. Arc sine of 1/5. Remember that's going to be where your y coordinate is 1/5. And we're getting the angle here. Second sine 1/5. 0.2014, we'll call it. So then your second, you have 1/5 there. And so, yeah, you would go theta equals pi minus 0.2014, because the 0.2014 is also here. 2.94. So answers then, 1.2014, add 2 pi k. And they may or may not list the second. I think it does list both of these, 2.94, because this will like skip over this. This will only come back. This one will only come back to this first one here. So you'll be missing the second quadrant answers plus 2 pi k. But on pi, I think they only list the first one on pi's, on tangents, I'm sorry, because the period's pi. So it will give you this one and then the next one pi, you know, so you don't need both, but I still do both. Just used to it. Okay, how about moving into the ones that give you some factoring? I think I remember doing 39 and 41. Why don't we try 43? 5, solve. Sine squared theta minus 7 sine theta, add 2. These are pretty much set up to factor. If you've forgotten how you factor something like this with a number there, you can always use a quadratic formula. But I'm just going to, for time's sake, let's try 3 sine theta. Sine theta. So remember, you're trying to create a FOIL that does this. That's got to both be negative to add to that negative. I don't know, you want to go minus 2, minus 1. Now remember, FOIL back. 3 sine squared theta minus 3 minus 2 sine theta is minus 5. No. I get 3 sine squared theta minus 3 sine theta. Sine theta add 2 equals 0. So in the middle, I'm getting a negative 5 sine theta. I want negative 7 sine theta, so no. All right, so try theta minus 1 and sine theta minus 2. Can you tell this is going to work? 3 sine squared theta, I'm almost doing you minus 6, minus 1 is your negative 7, add 2. Okay, got it. This one real easy if you can spot this. Sine theta minus minus 2 equals 0. Sine theta. Nope, no solution. Cannot be greater than 1. Sine, remember we said sine and cosine can never be greater than 1. Be greater than 1. You can try it on things. Second sine of 2. Error domain. Yeah. So you can easily spot that on sines and cosine. Now remember, it doesn't work for tangents. There's no rules on tangents. That's the ratio of y to x. That can be anything. But sines and cosines, sines the y leg, cosines the x leg, they can never be bigger than the hypotenuse of 1. Now, this one's going to work. Can you tell you're going to get sine theta equals positive 1/3? First cut, arc sine of 1/3. Remember, you're getting the angle where the y leg is 1/3. 0.3398. All right, and you know, that's why the picture helps me. Do I subtract from pi, add pi, subtract from 2 pi, add 2 pi? Little picture, your y coordinates 1/3. You know this is 0.98. So here's your 1/3. This is 0.3398. So I'm going to go pi minus 0.3398. 2.802, we'll call it. Notice it's short of pi, as it should be. You're less than pi, because subtracting off. I should be adding on the 2 pi k's, but by this time I'm kind of sick of it. How about one like 45? 2 cosine squared theta minus 7 cosine theta add 3 equals 0. Can't remember if I did this one or not. You know, I might have. Let's make it 47, just on the off chance I did. Maybe I didn't, but on the off chance I did. I know I didn't do 47. Cosine squared theta minus cosine theta equals 0. Okay, solve. How about cosine theta minus 3? Theta add 2. If this is correct, this is going to be a super easy one. Plus 2 cosine minus 3 is your -1, and you're getting a -6. So that's a correct factoring. Yeah, it's going to be super easy. Cosine theta equals 3. No solution. Number 2, cosine theta, -2. There's going to be no solution. Your sines and cosines have to be between 0 and 1. There is no solution at all on this one. No angle at all. You can plug into that and get it to work. None. Let's see. Run the Mr. C idiot test. Check and see if I am an idiot. 7.4 and it's 47. Yeah. Tell. Read that barely. I can hold the book. No solution. Okay. 49. I may have done 49. I think I remember 49. Let's do 51. Cosine of theta, sine theta, add 1 equals 0. So they factored it for you. It's just a matter of set each piece to 0. Set each piece, I guess the more technical name is factor, to 0. So number 1, cosine theta, you're going to be at pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2, meaning up top and up bottom where the x coordinates are 0. Pi over 2 up there, 3 pi over 2 down here. Number 2, can you tell you're going to have sine theta will be a negative 1/2. You're going to be at theta equal, I could be doing arc sine and I get the decimals for these, but I know these are circle values. So off the circle, you're going to be at negative pi over 6. Now, a lot of times they like to report these, between 0, negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. You're negative 30 degrees. If you report it all the way around 0 to 2 pi, you'd be at 11 pi over 6. Okay, and you're also going to be at 7 pi over 6. Meaning your picture is going to be pi over 6 short 30 degrees where you are down here negative 1/2. And over here, you're going to be pi over 6 bigger than pi, and that would be 7 pi over 6 and the 11 pi over 6, because at a full 12 pi over 6, you're back to 0. So any of these are good answers. If they want them 0 to 2 pi, I should be adding probably 2 pi k on. I think I did 53 because I think I remember factoring out that cosine. So why don't we end this one with 55? 3 tan theta, sine theta, tan theta equals 0. And it looks like the common factor out tan theta. And that's going to leave you 3 sine 2 equals 0. Yeah, you can kind of tell you get sine theta is 2/3 is less than 1. You're going to get answers out of this, and you're going to get in. Without the 3, you wouldn't, but darn 3 brings it less than 1. So you're going to get answers there, and you're going to get answers there. So first, tan theta. So you're going to be at theta is 0, pi, and 2 pi. Tangent theta, where your y over x is here and here. So a lot of times you report 0, then you report pi, and you can report 2 pi. 0, pi, and 2 pi. Because your coordinates are 0 over 1 and 0 over negative 1. Over here, sine theta, 2/3. Theta then is arc sine, 2/3. $7,297. Okay, and to get the other answer, your y coordinate is 2/3. 7,297. So you're going to be over here. Theta will be pi minus 0.7297 because this is 0.7297. This is 2/3. .412. That's pretty much most of them all. A few exceptions, all the sections anyway. One more section to go. Quiz 12 has been emailed out. Test next week. Over 7.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Week after that. It's going to be 5, 3, 2, 5, 7, final exam. And we put this semester in the history books. I know that will break your hearts. All right, we'll call this meeting right now. And we will have final exam 1 Zoom next week. Or probably we should say last Zoom next week. We will work problems off the final exam review sheet that has been emailed out. All right, we'll see you then.